It's about to go down. In a minute, let me touch down. I'ma get it. Cause I been waiting all night to make it go from the friend zone to the end zone. Tryna take it to the house, baby, let's go. Cause I been waiting all night. It's game time.
Hi! So today we're going to explain to you about cloning. So first of all, what is cloning? So cloning is the process of producing individual organisms with identical or virtually identical DNA, either by natural or artificial means. In nature, some organisms produce clones through asexual reproduction, such as bacteria. Bacteria is a single-cell organism who makes exact copies of themselves each time they reproduce. Cloning is also a technique used by the scientists to make exact genetic copies of living things. Genes, cells, tissues, and even whole animals can all be cloned. Somatic cell is often used in animal cloning. In human, identical twins are similar to twins. They share almost the exact same genes. The idea of animal cloning was first suggested in 1938 by a German embryologist called Hans Beeman. He proposed what he called a fantastical experiment to remove the nucleus from an egg and replace it with a nucleus from another cell.
Mouflons are wild sheep that were on the verge of extinction in the early 1900s but have since recovered to a healthy population. Despite the rise, poaching, a lack of water, infections, forest fires, and the introduction of exotic species pose a threat to this population. Furthermore, it is among the most popular meat breeds in the United States, and as a result, it is frequently slaughtered for its meat. Moreover, their population level is being impacted by the expansion of agriculture and farming. Therefore, the success of cloning Ombretta the Mouflon has offered the potential to save critically endangered mammal populations through cloning. Today, the European Mouflon population is estimated to be between 6,000 and 7,000 individuals. They can be found in several European countries as well as Corsica and other parts of the world. Mouflons are herbivores and they come in a variety of colors, ranging from grey with a reddish tint to brown and coffee. This wild animal is 35.4 inches tall and weighs an average of 90 kilograms. Moreover, males have significantly larger horns than females.
DNA cloning involves 4 steps which are isolate, cut, ligate, and transform. Ombretta the Mouflon is cloned using the nuclear transfer techniques. The genetic components were recovered from 2 dead Sardinian female mouflons by the research team led by Pasqualino Lloyd of the University of Tramo. The registration enzyme is then used to cut the DNA into the desired size and inserted into an ordinary domestic sheep egg cell which has had the nucleus removed. The DNAs will ligate together, resulting in recombinant DNA, and the cells were then allowed to fertilize and develop into embryos. Surprisingly, 7 viable embryos were obtained and implanted into 4 domestic sheep, but only one of them is a success, which is Ombretta, that has been sent back to its home at the Wildlife Rescue Center on the island of Sardinia. These are the tools that I used to make the 3D model of Ombretta the Mouflon. I used some of my old Lego boxes to shape the Mouflon by cutting and gluing it together. The whole Mouflon-shaped box was patched with pieces of used paper and white glue to make it sturdier. Then, I painted it and drew its nose and mouth. For the eyes, I glued the eye that I got from buying origami papers years ago. And tada! The 3D model of the Ombretta is done!
Cloning animals could have scientists make breakthroughs in other fields while also serving a great way in developing animals with desirable traits such as disease resistance. After reviewing the story of Ombretta the Mouflon, we can conclude that cloning animals may help balance the ecosystem by preserving and reintroducing the critically endangered species. Ryan Fallon, the executive director of Revive and Restore, once stated that advanced reproductive technologies, including cloning, can save species by allowing them to restore genetic diversity that would have otherwise been lost to time. However, the topic of animal cloning can be controversial, because cloning endangered species is considered a strategy that is far from perfect by most scientists, as it does not rectify or even address the main reason some species are going extinct, which is mainly due to hunting. With that being said, people cannot fully rely on cloning alone to save endangered species. Therefore, the public must be taught to value and protect wild animals.